Hi there, welcome to the Austin Abyssal YouTube channel, ladies and gentlemen. In the last episode of Pokemon Platinum or Nuzlocke, we lost everybody. It was horrible. I don't know if this run is going to last. I wear shorts the whole year. I've got energy to burn. Not sure if this run will last now because, yeah, the last episode was very rough. Youngster Austin. Imagine having that name. Now, we still do have Gabora. Gabora, of course, is a flying normal type, so not the best, and I feel like my experience with flying type Pokemon is that they're not usually too crazy powerful. So I don't know if Gabora will be able to save the run or not. But by golly gee willikers, we're going to give it a shot here. Now, Obikin as well is going to level up very quickly because Obikin is a Togepi. That was level 1. So yes, from level 1 to level 5. I'm about to send in a Luxio already. We have a challenge here. Oh gosh, man. Already not good. I guess we can send out Pit. Yeah, these aren't Pokemon that I really want to use, but obviously we don't have much of a choice at this point. And they also don't have great abilities. So ideally we would switch to different Pokemon here. Let's go for the Flame Wheel. We do outspeed. Flame Wheel can burn, right? That's its thing. Okay, he goes for a charge, so his special defense is going to go up. Now, the thing is, Flame Wheel is a physical attack, which means this should kill, I do believe, or he's going to be at 1 HP, and he is at 1 HP. He's going to go for a charge again, surprisingly. Very silly choice there, because that basically just confirms that he is going to die. Let's go for the Tackle. Tackle should do it, I think. Okay, Pit grows by 225. Obikin goes to level 6. Learns Metronome. Grows to level 7. About to send in a Gligar. So Gligar is flying ground. It's got that weird sort of reverse kind of typing to it. Kind of like fire and water. Do you think Heatran is a fire-water? There's not a lot of fire-water Pokemon, right? Hyper Cutter, Suppressed, Intimidate. Oh boy. Okay. Let's go for the Pluck here. We do outspeed. Flying v Flying. Doesn't do much there. He's going to go for the Harden. So that's not good because we're going to be dealing less and less and less damage. Yeah, we're going to be dealing such little damage now with that Harden. Okay, Pluck actually still did a decent amount there. We might be able to kind of bust our way through it. It's interesting that the second Pluck did about as much as the first one, even with that Harden. A critical hit, wow. So Furry Cutter is the one that like keeps increasing in damage, right? So we gotta watch out for that. Knock Off, which will knock off our Quick Claw, right? Okay, we're gonna go for the Pluck again. Okay, getting lower and lower. He's gonna Harden again. I think Pluck is our best bet. Quick Attack's just really not going to do much damage. Fury Cutter gets reset there. But if he does spam it, it will get more and more damage, right? Okay, so the Harden will seal his doom because Pluck will kill him there no matter what. Goes for the Quick Attack, though, but he's not a normal type Pokemon, so it shouldn't do too much. Actually did more than I thought. Okay, down goes the Gligar. Obikin grows to level 8 as well. Grows to level 9 also. Player defeated Youngster Austin. I couldn't win with just energy. Nothing's really that easy. Pokemon don't wear clothes. I worry about them getting cold. Alright, so we should probably go back. What route is this? So this is the same route that we were at previously, and that route is, I mean, we've definitely, that's where we caught them a Chop, I do believe, Route 207. So yeah, we're in a really weird spot. I don't really like any of these Pokemon. I do like what Staravia evolves into. I don't want to use Gen 1 Pokemon. So, you know, Buneary and Pachirisu is cool. I don't really like Pachirisu, though. Shello, yeah, I don't like any of these Pokemon. But obviously, it doesn't really come down to like. It comes down to survivability. So ideally, we would get a little more to play around with, but I'm not sure how much that's going to work. We've got a hiker there, which is a little bit scary. Let's go for this trainer here. Okay. Let's be quick about this. All right, let's see what they got. Battle Girl Helen, who sends out a Machop, which is our type advantage, so that's good. Got the Intimidate as well, which I keep forgetting is honestly fantastic. Yeah, if we could get a better flying type move, that would also be good. Okay, almost kills. Goes for Foresight, which only affects ghost types, right? I don't think that matters. We're going to go ahead and quick attack here, because, like, yeah, it allows fighting types to hit any type, I think, so ghost types, basically. I do believe, is how that works. Okay, OB-Kid about to send in a Meditite, which is Psychic Fighting, so still weak to Flying here. Okay, let's go for the Pluck again. After that, Detect. And it does kill in one hit. Very nice, very nice. Obikin grows to level 10. Learn Sweet Kiss. I don't know what Sweet Kiss is. So yeah, let's do this again. Oops, I'm out of Pokemon. So actually we used, yep, good going. I like the way you battle. Yeah, we used, Toga P in our Heart Gold or Soul Silver run. So, yeah, I'm not, like, too unfamiliar with Togepi. We can go over there, too. I'm curious as to how that links back up. Let's go and fight this hiker. I'm a little worried about this hiker, though. We don't really have anything for it, honestly. In fact, if we could learn a fighting-type move, that might be the way to go. Rock Smash is fighting, but very weak. Don't really have much here. Bullet Seed, maybe? Maybe somebody can learn Bullet Seed? That's super unfortunate, because Bullet Seed might have been able to actually help us out here. Do I even risk this hiker? I mean, our team is so bad against rock and ground types here. Wow, laughter brings good fortune. Yeah, man, but does it bring death? Does it bring death to us? Hiker who sends out Geodude, ground and rock. Definitely going to be resistant to flying. Oh, man. This might be it, honestly, because I'm kind of worried. I mean, we do have Endeavor. Could double team as well. Let's see how much damage Pluck does. It's going to deal nothing. Okay, a little bit more than I would have thought, honestly. Goes for the Mud Sport, which is a ground type move. Electricity's power is weakened. I mean, we're dealing a decent amount to him. He's going to Rock Polish, which is going to increase his speed. We just don't have another move to really be able to deal damage to rocks, you know? Rock Polish again, so +4 speed, so now he's probably going to outspeed us. Might as well go for a normal attack here, right? Let's go for the quick attack, because it's going to be a priority with his +4 speed. Still his stab as well. Okay, a little low there. He does have the rock throw, which I was waiting for. Okay, not that much damage, though, to be honest with you. Let's go for another Pluck. 1 HP. Goes for a Rock Polish again, which actually is going to seal his doom because of the quick attack priority here. So let's go for the quick attack, which I guess, yes, still outspeeds a +6 speed Geodude, which is pretty crazy. Okay, down he goes. All that for not very much XP at all. Obikin grows to level 11, though. Hiker Kevin's about to... another Geodude. Do we have a fighting type move? Oh, my God. We have, like, literally nothing for this. We could try to just get it... Wait. Eve. What does Eve have? Water Pulse. Okay, I totally did not realize Eve had Water Pulse. So maybe we should just use Eve. Again, not a Pokemon I really like, but What are our options at this point? Okay, we're down 5 levels. But Water Pulse should destroy it. It's quad effective, plus it outspeeds, which is crazy. Actually crazy. Yeah, even 5 levels lower still kills it due to the 4 times weakness. About to send in another Geodude. Who could have saw that coming? Okay, now we are 7 levels below it, and we still outspeed with a quad effective move here. Kind of hilarious. Yep, still kills. Beautiful. Just such low XP, man. That's the only bad thing here. Obikin grows to level 12. Still got more Pokemon. Okay, so Onix is actually fast, which is what's gonna suck here. Goes for the Screech, but also quad weak to the Water Pulse. Harshly fell. Does not die to the Water Pulse. Oh boy. All right, let's go for another one here. I was gonna say, hopefully he Screeches. If he does, I don't know why these Onix are constantly spamming Screech, but it works for me. Okay, and we level up to 13 on Eve. Obikin gets 219, does not level up. There's nothing that I can do but laugh. Okay. Terrifying match. Go ahead, laugh at me. The loser. Alrighty. It's kind of weird. Austin found a revive, useless in Pokemon Nuzlocks. Yeah, we really... we got to get a foothold before we get into, like, the actual, you know, Mount Coronet. Because it's going to be only hikers, and, I mean, I guess Eve can maybe sweep. I mean, that would be super nice. So let's get Eve up there. That Water Pulse might be our saving grace, man. It just may well be. I just got through Mount Coronet, but I've still got energy to burn. Well, let me see. Let me see what you got. Hiker Justin, who sends out Geodude. Probably not gonna kill because it's, oh my god. Okay, critical kills a level 7 levels higher, but man, these Geodudes just ain't worth any XP. Obikin grows to level 13, about to send in a Nose Pass, which I think is pure rock. So not going to be a quad effective move here, and it actually outspeeds. Goes for a Tackle, which is a non-stab move, though. If we could get a Confusion off of this Water Pulse, that would be amazing. Oh my god. Okay, that doesn't do anything. Goes for the Harden, but that doesn't matter for special type moves, which is Water Pulse. Okay, just need that Confusion to trigger ideally here. Goes for a Tackle again. All you have is Tackle? Kind of worried it's going to pull out like a Rock-type move at the end here and just screw me over. Do I just go for it? I think I just go for it. Harden again. Okay. Definitely expected there to be something bad, but just Hardens and Tackles. That's doable. Alright. Whoops, taken down easily. Yeah, somewhat. We need to rest up at Orberg City before heading to Mount Coronet again. And we already fought these guys, and then this goes back up to beneath Cycling Road, which there was nothing else for us to do. We could do the caves, but it doesn't really matter. And then we went all the way north, yeah, because we're basically looking for strength right now as an HM. So let's go back down here. Now, I'm kind of worried about Mount Coronet, because even if we use repels, we're, like, not going to be able to repel a lot of the wild Pokemon, and then we'll have to switch over to Shellos, basically, to deal any super effective damage, pretty much. So that'll be interesting. Alright, so let's head up here. Blow, 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 blow. Yeah, I think it wants me to go into Mount Coronet now. Oh. Uh-oh. Hi, Austin. How's your Pokedex coming along? Me? I'm somewhere between fantastic and helpless. But this isn't about me. I've got something nice for you. Austin, choose which hand you want. I'm gonna go with the left hand. I see, you want the Verse Seeker. I'm impressed, Austin. You know what's important. Austin obtained the Verse Seeker. I wonder how that changes if you don't go left. Using that Verse Seeker, you can find trainers who want to rematch with you. Oh, Austin, do you also have a Poke-H? Yep, you do. You can have this too, then. You deserve it for all your hard work, Austin. Austin obtained the Poke-H app Dowsing Machine. Austin installed the app on the Poke-H. The Dowsing Machine app locates unseeable items. The Dowsing Machine is something you should touch often. It will tell you that if there's an item on the ground you can't see. I think there's something here, you should try it out. Okay, let's keep working on our Pokedexes. Professor Rowan is counting on us. Interesting, so I wonder if it's below us there. So let's try to find that. So it's actually really close, I think. Yeah, if we go over like one more, I think it's like directly above us. Austin found a great ball. That's cool. I like that there's like a little kind of tutorial to that. All right, so I'm gonna switch back because it's good to know how my Pokemon are doing, basically. All right, so Mount Coronet, we have not gotten an encounter here. Mount Coronet. Let's switch in. I don't know. Will Pit do better with maybe like the special fire? Yeah, okay. And then in Mount Coronet, I'm going to write Surf in parentheses. Okay. So let's see what our encounter is going to be. I have no idea what you can get here. According to one theory, Mount Coronet is where the Sinnoh region began. In a newly created world, a world where only time flowed and space expanded, there should have been no strife. But what became of that world? Because the human spirit is weak and incomplete strife has spread. This world is being ruined by it. I find this state of affairs to be deplorable. Okay. This guy, I've used his card in Pokemon TCG Pocket quite a bit, but I don't remember what his whole deal is. I also don't remember if he's like, Platinum exclusive. Okay, so who can we teach Rock Smash to? Teach Rock Smash. We've got Lola and Obiken. Let's give it to Lola. Should a move be deleted? Yes. Which move should be forgotten? Let's go with... hit a ghost type move with any type of move. That could be nice, honestly. Frustration. That's kind of our best normal type attack. Let's go for the defense. I'm just going to go Foresight. Foresight could sit there and be useless for like the whole game. We might not ever get a use for it, to be quite honest with you. Okay, so then what items do we have as well? Soothe Bell. Soothe Bell we will give, I guess, Lola. And then Poison and Dread Plate. I don't think we have anything for that. Don't have a bug-type move either, really. Okay, let's switch up Lola to the top here. And then if we get an encounter from the Rock Smash, that'll be our encounter here. So let's see. No encounter. We'll go ahead and Rock Smash these three. I do not know if in Gen 4 you can get encounters from Rock Smashing. But I suppose we'll find out. We can leave right there. We don't even have to really stay in here, but I definitely want to at least get my encounter. There we go. See what it is. That is a Geodude, which is definitely Dupe's Claws. The problem is I don't know if he's going to let me leave here. But, okay. Lola fled and ran away. Austin found a Stardust there. Excellent. I wonder if we can get anything interesting here. I don't actually know. I might want to check and see. Let's at least get like one more encounter. Because I feel like this is just going to... Actually, yeah, does this just leave? Route 208. Which we have not done anything there. Route 208. Route 208 to Mount Coronet. Well, in that case, I don't know if we can actually get anything here. Mount Coronet Platinum. We'll see. See if there's anything we can even get here. Oh, apparently there's some weird Nuzlocke rules for this place as well. Okay, Pokemon in Generation 4. So I think, yeah, we can get some weird stuff here, actually. Not that. If I'm reading this correctly, although I don't know, actually. It seems like there's a Pokemon that will come out in the morning and in the nighttime. There's also a Pokemon we've seen a whole bunch of dupes claws here. Oh. Oh, there's a 5% chance of an interesting Pokemon. And a higher chance of something else, too, which if I'm understanding right, because there's a lot of different time of day effects here. Yeah, there's actually a lot of interesting Pokemon here. The Geodude, as far as I can tell, is like a 30% chance that we're landing on. So, as far as I can read this table, we should be getting a weird encounter here eventually. There's a lot of weird Pokemon. Yeah, Bronzor. I was just reading that one. Well, that's a dupes clause, right? Which means I am able to take this if I so wish, which I think I do. So Steel and Psychic, which means Rock Smash I think is neutral here. Let's go for the Rock Smash. Okay, it goes for the Stab, Confusion, which does do a little bit. We're going to Rock Smash and hope for the Defense drop. We want to see that Defense drop, and we're not getting it. Goes for the Confuse Ray, which is annoying as hell. Steel, Psychic, Confuse Ray. Yeah, this thing's going to be annoying to catch. I'm going to go ahead and just throw a Great Ball flat at it. Okay, does not catch. Goes for the Hypnosis. Now we're slept and we're confused. Oh my god. Let's go for the Pit. It'll be super effective with the fire, but I don't think Ember will kill it. Goes for the Confuse Ray again. Super annoying. Okay, let's try for the Ember. Pit is confused. Pit used Ember. Super effective against Steel typing. Hopefully it doesn't kill it. Doesn't kill. Doesn't get a burn either. So I think I'm going to go for another Ember here. Still confused. Okay, Ember comes through. Hopefully not a crit here. Okay, hopefully no burn. Okay, so that's a great spot to be in. So now we'll throw a Pokeball. All right, there we go. Route 208, Bronzor dupes. So under the dupes clause, we can choose to catch it if we so wish. Give a nickname to the caught Bronzor. Yes, we're going to call it Aerosed, but something else. I don't want to call it Aerosed 2, but I do want to keep the Aerosed kind of name to it. Aerosed. Aerosed. Ra? Aerosedra. Yeah, sure. It's a little cumbersome, but I like it. All right. So that's good, because I do want Bronzong. Yeah, I do. I would like to use that Pokemon. Okay, so now let's switch Gabora back into the top here. Now, we do need to get Bronzor into our party as well. Also, we don't have an encounter here either. Oh, yeah. Mount Coronet. Bronzor dupes. Route 208, we have not caught anything. So, let's see what we can get. God, these freaking hikers, man. Alright, yeah, I'm worried about these hikers here, but Eve's holding through. If I beat you, will you share some food with me? Probably not, to be honest with you. Alright, so quad effective against this Onix as well. Goes for the Sandstorm, but we're ground type, right? So that's not even going to hit me. Shellos is ground water, isn't it? From the get-go. Okay, I wanted to see at least half there. There we go. Sandstorm rages. Really? Okay, Rock Tomb, which is a stab rock move, which is going to hurt, but Rock Tomb is low power. Good. Reduces speed, right? But that's fine, because we'll be able to water pulse. I thought Shellos is ground... Yeah, because Sandstorm is more of a ground... Like, it's a ground-type move, isn't it? Okay, Eve grows to level 14. Obikin grows to level 14 as well. Good. We were starved for food, and now we're starved for a win. I gotta check and see what Shellos is. I feel even hungry. Maybe I'll chow down on some berries, but that's kind of gross. What am I, a Pokemon? What typing are you? Pure water. Weird. I did not know that. Okay, so Shellos' evolution is definitely water ground, I do believe. We gotta need to go to a Pokemon Center, man. Do I have any sort of heals that I could apply here? No. That's really bad. That's very, very bad. So we probably should try to do as much as we possibly can here. That guy looks like he's gonna use fighting types. So I'm gonna switch in my flying type here. This karate man's gonna pulverize you. All right, and then Route 208, I'm gonna write Surf. And also another thing that I'm assuming is in this game. But I actually don't know. Okay, we're gonna pluck. Stab, super effective flying type move. Does not kill. Goes for the foresight. Such a waste of a turd, man. Don't even need to, like, it lets you hit evasive foes, so it only matter if I, like, used double team. This is such a waste. Can we do level up to level 1 or 22? Obikin as well. We got pulverized. ... It's obvious I need to train myself and my Pokemon harder. Hey, if you've got a Verse Seeker, you better put it to good use. Nothing beats some repeated battling for toughening up your Pokemon. Okay, Austin found a Great Ball. And then also, Surf that, and then also a whole lot of HMs going on over here. Same thing for Route, I believe it's 207. Alrighty, so I think we need to go back, man, honestly. Should we try to push through? This guy might kill me. I don't have a weight. Oh, I have berries, actually, don't I? Yeah, 6 orange berries. That actually might make this work. I'm going to use those on Shellos here. Okay. Hopefully that'll do it. Pokemon Eve. Switch with Gabora, because we got another hiker here. So many hikers, man. There's definitely a hidden item down there, by the way. You're just a little kid. How are you supposed to beat a big man like me? Well, I would show you, is what I would say normally, but now I'm kind of worried. Alright, another nose pass. I think it's just pure rock type, so it is still super effective. Yeah, that's why it wasn't taking as much damage. So Water Pulse is super effective. Man, we are fast, but rock types are also slow. And we get the confusion off the bat, which is super nice. Okay. Goes for block. Eve can no longer escape. That's fine. I don't know if that means if Eve cannot, like, switch out. So it's going to take probably 2 more. Snap. Bro, I never, like, to the point where I didn't even think you could snap out of confusion on a second turn, but it's happened to us twice. Gets confused, and then immediately the next time it's broken out of the confusion. That's like, what? I swear to God, I didn't even know you could break out of confusion after, like, 1 turn, because I never see that. But okay, it dies to the Water Pulse all the same. Oh my, a big man like me got schooled by a little kid like you. You did indeed. Wow, you're sure impressive. I guess it makes no difference if you're young or old in battles. Is there really no item here? That's very surprising to me. I guess not. Okay. Fair enough. So if there is a Pokemon in the Rock Smashes, this will be our encounter here. which I don't know. Austin found an ether. Okay. We could rock smash those other 2 rocks to get that encounter. But now we've got a new encounter here. So, let's see what we get, shall we? Close my eyes. Ooh. A Ralts. Didn't expect that. Interesting. Ralts. Okay. Female Ralts as well. I think that's what matters, right? I'm going to go for the quick attack. Yeah, I always forget because Ralts evolves into... Oh, the teleport. Oh, that sucks. Oh, that's so terrible. I didn't realize Ralts was the same as, like, Abra there. We would have got a Bibarel as well. But that's Dupe's Claws. Or Species Claws, I guess. Man, that's... okay, yeah, because I should have just thrown a ball. I didn't realize Ralts teleports out as soon as it can, just like Abra does. Man, that sucks, because that's our encounter, too. That's really bad. We're having a rough time of it, man. It's going to be interesting to see if this series goes on another 20 episodes, because I'm curious to see if we'll be able to recover from this. Either way, we'll end this episode here, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks so much for watching. Consider hitting the join button under the video if you'd like to become a member, get these videos early. Also, check out the Patreon. Tons of interesting stuff over there as well. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye! Hey, it's Austin. Thank you for watching. If you would like to see more of me, you can check out the Patreon here. A bunch of bonus streams and series, a lot of them completed. Also, check out these videos over here. And then finally, if you want to get early videos on this YouTube channel, you can click join beneath the video and also in the description. And you'll get a bunch of perks as well. Regardless, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.